Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do my everyday makeup look. It's super simple, really easy, really quick, perfect if you just need something to feel extra put together. I hope you enjoy this, and if you want to learn how to do it, keep watching. Okay, so let's get started with skincare. I'm going to do my essentials today. And first I'm going to start with a vitamin C serum. Just pat that all over the skin. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a few minutes. I'm also gonna take eye cream. And I'm using Badescu's hyaluronic eye cream. It's very lightweight, it dries quickly, but it also moisturizes. Next, I am going to take my sunscreen and moisturizer and mix them together to save time. And I'm just going to let that sit for a few minutes. Now that my skin feels moisturized, I'm going to start with foundation. I'm just going to take it on the back of my hand and just mix back here, making it into a thin layer. Okay, I'm going to take my beauty blender. And as you can see, it really does all the work for you. And it's been maybe 20 seconds and I already have half of the face done. So this is why I love using a beauty blender. And I always blend down into the neck and on the ears. I feel like ears are a dead giveaway that you have foundation if they're not covered, because usually they're a little more red. So if your face is kind of all that really nice skin tone and your ears are really red, it looks a little strange. So make sure you cover the ears just with whatever's left on your sponge. And so that's the one side done. And I also cover my eye with foundation because I wear a long wearing foundation, it does tend to act like a concealer, like it takes away any redness and discoloration. So I just kind of go over with the foundation to kind of kill two birds with one stone. So the purpose of foundation is just to even out the skin. It's not to, reduce or cover any like blemishes. You want to use more of a concealer for that. So it's just to kind of give you that really even base, and then you go over with a concealer to kind of keep the most natural look, or your skin, kind of the most natural looking. And I do have a video coming up about all things foundation, so keep an eye out for that, as I think it will help kind of lay out everything that you need to know on how to pick a foundation, and like how to apply it, things like that. So just keep an eye out. It's coming in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Next, I am going to go in with an under eye concealer, and I am using Clinique's Airbrush Finish Concealer. I'm sorry if they don't make these anymore. I do get these at Macy's if it is something you are interested in. So I'm just going to place it where there is darkness on the skin. I am going to go in with the highlighter pen, same product. It's just an illuminating pen, and I am placing that where my eyes naturally have recessed a little. And I also place it here in those, I think it's called nasal labial folds. And I am just going to take the beauty blender and just stamp it into the skin. not trying to move product around. I am just trying to push it into where I've placed it. I feel like that's kind of a big thing. So stamp up and down more than, you know, swiping. Next, I am going to take Sephora's Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder with my sponge, and I'm just going to place it under the eyes or around the eyes, just to set the concealer and foundation in place. And I'm going to go on the lids and over the eyebrows. Next, I'm going to take a big face brush in the powder and just kind of set around the bottom half or the bottom 2/3 of my face. And I'm going to go just very lightly in the center. I'm going to take a blush brush, much smaller, and I'm going to take the color, the blush Orgasm, and just place it slightly higher on the cheek. I feel like this does lift the face to place it slightly higher. I love this blush. The color is really beautiful, very flattering on most skin tones, and it has a really nice glow. So I also find that with placing it a little higher, it does kind of work as a blush and a highlighter. Okay, so the next step, you don't need to do this, you can skip this, but for me, I like to do it. I feel like my face needs it. So I'm going to take a contour powder and a Kevyn Aucoin, I believe it's called the Sculpting powder. And just placing it under the chin and underneath the cheekbones. So you can see it does give a subtle definition to the cheeks. I don't like to go too heavy with that. It does tend to get a little dirty looking if it's used a little too heavily. I'm now going to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to do short little strokes and extend that brow out. So for the most natural finish or the most natural look, you do want your pencil to look or to mimic natural hairs. So doing little short strokes will achieve that look. And I don't know if you've heard the saying, brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. I believe that because most people, I would say their brows are not perfectly symmetrical, even just the way they grow. Like mine, I believe, is a little higher on one side. So I mean, the goal is just to make them look as nice as and as symmetrical as possible, but don't beat yourself up over trying to make them look perfect, because you'll kill yourself over it. You just want it to look really nice and polished. So yeah, that's a rule I like to live by. I just brush them out just very lightly. I focus the brushing on the inner corners to soften it out. Next, I'm going to do lashes. I'm just going to take the curler and press. And you want to do small pumps to avoid that really heavy, you know, a 90-degree angle bend. You want them to nicely just kind of curve up. So doing more of a pumping motion, like a firm pumping motion, you'll get that kind of look. And I'm going to do just one side at a time. Do you do one side at a time, like curl, mascara, and then curl, mascara, or you do curl, curl, mascara, mascara? Leave it in the comments, I'm just curious. Okay, so just taking mascara and going through. Just wiping off, I got some here. I like to do just one coat because I like more of a separated look rather than, you know, like that really thick lash. So I'm going to do the outer third of the lashes on the bottom, and then I am going to do this side here, taking the mascara. And lastly, I am going to do my lips, and I just am using a lip balm. I've been enjoying the Dior Lip Glow in the color 1947. It's a really beautiful pinky rose. So it doesn't add a lot of color. It just enhances your natural lip color. And that's it. So that's the finished look. Like I said, very simple, very easy. Takes no time at all. It's perfect when my son is here and he's playing right off to the side. I can watch him play and not take a ton of time where he starts to get really fussy. So definitely my go-to. I love this look. Super easy, super put together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.